on daily basis we keep on hearing that one or the other paper gets cancelled because of the paper either is getting leaked out or there was instances of cheating being observed, and here is now a legal aspect has been made against the cheating in the examination in the state of Jharkhand. Hello and welcome to the in-depth series section of Drishti IAS. I am Aisha Singh, and in today's video we will be discussing about the Jharkhand's new anti-cheating bill. So in the state of Jharkhand, to stop the instances of cheating or paper getting cancelled, a new anti-cheating bill has been introduced. So let us first understand the timeline. First of all, we will be looking at the news, then what are the powers within the bill of Jharkhand's anti-cheating bill, then what are the punishment, other states with similar laws, are there any other states also which has passed the anti-cheating bill till now or not, what are its criticism, in the end prelims MCQ and means practice question. Topic is of relevance from General Studies paper 2, that is government policies and interventions. So the news has been taken from the Indian Express and it says Jharkhand's new anti-cheating bill, its purpose, provisions and criticism. So why it has been brought, what are the features of it and what are the criticism it is facing. So what do we keep on hearing in today's time is, we so many times keep on hearing that the exam got cancelled or there were instances of cheating being observed, and even in the most prestigious examinations of our country we see that the paper gets leaked out. So what can be the measures that can be taken in a state to stop the leakage of the paper or to stop the cheating from happening during the examination? So the Jharkhand Legislative Assembly has passed the Jharkhand Competitive Examination Measure for Control and Prevention of Unfair Means in Recruitment Bill 2023. So the bill has been passed and it talks about stoppage or controlling of the measures of unfair means, that the unfair means should be in control during the examinations. And it is an effort to crack down on use of unfair means and irregularities in examination. So if there are any kind of irregularities happening in the examination or any kind of unfair means being used by some of the students, then that needs to be cracked upon, because there are so many students, lakhs and lakhs of students who prepare for the examination, and those examination in most of the cases happens one in a year. So what happens that, imagine that once a year the examination is getting held, but still in the end what happens is, because of the instances of unfair means happening or because of the cheating or the paper getting leaked out, that examination gets suspended or the examination gets postponed or the re-examination needs to be held. So instead of that 1 year cycle of exam, what happens is that the cycle keeps on extending, that 1 year cycle becomes 1.5 years to 2 years, and many a times we have seen that that has even extended to 3 years. So it will also put up plug incidents of question paper leaks, that also needs to be stopped, because many a times we have seen that even the biggest of the examinations in India, that is the State Public Service Commission examinations, we have also seen that in the past that the instances of leakage of paper has been seen. So what is the purpose of the bill, that why the bill has been introduced? And the reason is very simple, that first of all, the state in which these kind of instances happens, the goodwill of the state gets lowered down, and secondly, the credibility of the education system of that state is also hampered, and the faith that the students have in the education system of the state gets also touched. And that is why it is important from the perspective of the state and also from the perspective of a country, that fair means and the fair examination needs to be conducted so that the merit based students can qualify, while the people who or the students who are working really hard throughout the year or year after year, they get their fair chance to qualify in the examination. So the incidents of question paper leaks, they badly affects the society and the consciousness of students. And many a time we have seen that this, because of the delay in the exam cycle, the students get so anxious, and the instances of depression has also been seen, and the students they lose the track because there is so much of delay. Many a times we see that in the examination taking place. Then preparing for competitive examinations for recruitment for years, their faith in the system also gets diluted. Then they need to make legal provisions needed to be made to impose stricter penalties to prevent these incidents. So till now there was no legal provisions, and that is why no action could be taken against the people who were found guilty in the instances in the usage of the unfair means to be used in the examination. But now that legal backing, that legal provisions are now being introduced in Jharkhand, and there are other states like Uttarakhand and Rajasthan also in India, those who are taking steps towards the anti-cheating provisions. Then what are the powers within the bill? So the powers that will be given within the bill is that any person is involved in the unfair means, if any person would be found involved in the unfair means or in the possession of processed of crime or any records or property, then the deputy commissioner, the DC, the deputy commissioner will have the power to appoint an officer to search any place, box, locker, safe, etc. The deputy commissioner will have the power that he or she can have the power that they can make any place, box, locker, safe for search. Then any record or property as a result of search shall be seized. So if any kind of mishappening could be found, then that property or locker or place would be seized. And if any person is guilty of offense, if any person is found to be guilty of offense, and if there are evidences against that person, then the person will be arrested. Arrest can also be done in that case with an explanation on the grounds on which the person has been arrested. So the deputy commissioner will be having the power to look for any place. The search for any place can be done by the deputy commissioner, and if the person is found guilty, then the person can be arrested. And we will be just seeing about the provisions of the punishment, that what kind of punishment is given under it, and the punishments are severe in this case. Then punishment, then an examinee. Examinee is a person who is giving the exam or who is taking the exam. A examinee who is caught cheating or making another examinee cheat. So if any person is found to be cheating, or any person is found that that person is helping the other person to cheat, then he or she can be sentenced for a period of up to 3 years in jail plus fine. So up to 3 years plus fine. Then if the offense, the person repeats the offense, then the second time offenders, the jail term will be up to 7 years. So first time when the person will be caught, then the jail term will be of 3 years, and second time if the person would be caught, then the jail term will be of 7 years. Then if the bill proposes imprisonment of up to life, this is the point which is making a lot of news, that the bill, under the bill, life imprisonment is also there, and a fine of rupees 10 crore. This is the point which is actually very contentious, that life imprisonment can also be given, and a fine of rupees 10 crore can also be, and a fine of rupees 10 crore can also be put on the person if found guilty. Then for wrongdoers involved in the examination process, and examination process, people involved can be in the sphere of printing the question papers, employees of the examination authorities, so on. So first time if the person gets caught, then it is for 3 years, second time offenders for 7 years, and life imprisonment plus 10 crore rupees of fine can also be put. Then Are there other states with similar laws? The way Jharkhand has passed the bill of the anti-cheating law, then yes, there are other states also. Uttarakhand has passed the same kind of law in February 2023, that is this year. Then Rajasthan has also passed in last year, that is March 2022. So most of the provisions in Uttarakhand, Rajasthan and Jharkhand are similar except the punishment provision. And the punishment provision talks about that in Jharkhand, the jail term for second time offender examinee is around 7 years, while in Uttarakhand it is 10 years. And Rajasthan does not give clarity till now on this point, that second time offenders, how much jail term would be there. So overall the provisions are same except the punishment provisions, because almost all the states want that the fair examination should be held. Now let's talk about the criticism. What the people are saying that are not good in this bill are, that is, this would allow the state government to register FIRs without any preliminary inquiry. Without any preliminary inquiry, state government can register FIRs, and the district commissioner also becomes powerful because they can go for the search of any place, and preliminary inquiry would not happen, and it without any preliminary inquiry against anyone raises questions regarding question papers, answer sheets of related examinations. So this point of without preliminary inquiry is a negative point, because the other person should also get the chance to put his or her points, and the inquiry should be done at the lowest level also. Then the clause 23(1) of the bill states that no approval is required for arrest. No approval is required for arrest. For any kind of arrest that would be made, no approval would be required. If the warrant has been issued and if the district commissioner tells that the arrest needs to be made, then there would be no approval that would be required. Let's see this, the point of deputy commissioner, not district commissioner, it is the deputy commissioner. So it is the deputy commissioner which would become very powerful. Then this is the criticism, that no approval would be required from anyone, and the arrest would be made, and there would be no preliminary inquiry in the case. Now in the end, a mains practice question. I am not giving a prelims question because this topic would be very important from the perspective of education sector also. So I am giving you a mains practice question. Try to do your answer writing practice, and this would be of 150 words. So what are the provisions related to Jharkhand's anti-cheating laws provisions, and what are the growing concerns related to unfair practices in examination? Growing concerns. So first of all, you have to talk about the anti-cheating law. What is it? Then what are its features? Talk about it. Then also talk about the concerns which are related to the anti-unfair practices in examination. Because this is, we see nowadays that it is on rise, and the problem is that the rise is at a very high level. So try to do your answer writing practice, and that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading and keep writing.